So today I'm going to talk about car seats, and one of the things parents will do is they'll either buy a brand new car seat or they'll borrow one from a friend. Either way, car seats need to be checked that it fits in the car you're going to be using, and also practice putting it in and out of the car. When baby's going to go home from the hospital, we get a lot of people having baby already wrapped to go into the car seat. So this shouldn't be how it's done. Baby actually needs to be away from all the blankets. So you need to remove baby from all the blankets and have it in its own going home clothes. An easy way to remember of what layers you need for baby is one more than what you're wearing. And this is the time where you can also pop a hat on baby as well. So once she goes into the car seat, some car seats will have the padded shoulder rests. They're quite bulky, especially for newborn babies, but they sit up on the shoulders to stop the rubbing here. So when you click baby in, the next thing that parents don't like, especially when I'm checking a car seat, is don't do it too tight. The whole point of a baby in a car seat is so it doesn't move around and then come out. So this strap does need to be firm, and the way to do it is when you've tightened it is to put your hand in and feel that you can actually get your hand in there, but it's firm, and it then means that these aren't going to slide around. Then if you want to do the blanket can then go over like so. So baby is secure. Sunshade, or if it's raining, baby doesn't need any other covers over them for going home. And remember, baby goes rear facing in the car, preferably a back seat. You shouldn't put a baby in the front seat if there is an airbag. So I'm going to show you the difference of why we shouldn't wrap a baby with the straps to the baby being secure. So as she's nicely wrapped, she's going to go home. We're going to pop her in the car seat. We're going to do the straps up. Let's secure her in. So this is going to show you why you shouldn't put a baby in the car seat with the blankets already wrapped in. So she's actually secure of what I'd say. It's firm, it's against, there's not much movement there, but there's movement here. So with the force of a car being thrown or hit, this is where baby can still fall out. You've still got that forward force, this can move, and this is why we don't wrap baby. Also not going to adjust this anymore, but I just want to show you how much the blankets actually make the straps look. So now we're unwrapped Ashley, I'm going to pop her in. I'm just going to show you how bulky these blankets actually have been by doing her back up. So that was how tight it was with blankets, and now the blankets are gone. So it can make a big difference. So this is why you need just baby with the clothes on, nothing else. Do your bubby up nice and securely, so it's that firm against baby, but there is movement there. You can see it's nice and firm, but you've got a hand still through there. But what you haven't got is this movement here, because it's against her. This is how you need to pop your baby in. So one of the other things that we hear in the news, we hear that something's happened, there's a baby being left, or a child or animal left in the cars, and they're getting so hot because how hot a car temperature rises inside. Oh, we've left the window open a little bit. Same thing, apart from you haven't left a window open, there's no gap, there's no airflow. So this actually can be a cause for SUDI, which is sudden unexpected death of an infant. So we're going to go for a drive or a walk with the pram, and we're going to cover it. It's 22 degrees outside. Within 30 minutes, Ashley's temperature around her is 10 degrees hotter. That's within 30 minutes. Within an hour, it can go up anywhere by 4 to 6 more degrees. So you might be protecting baby from sunshine, but what you're actually doing is cooking your baby in the capsule or the pram. So by putting the blanket over, the airflow, then there is none. So what Ashley is breathing in and breathing out becomes old air. There's no fresh air, no fresh oxygen going round. It just becomes stale. We do all the right things, we think we do all the right things, but some of these little habits that we've started doing have certainly become, I think, an issue. So when I sort of said that I wanted to go back to basics, let's go back to basics. We don't need this. We don't need to be buying these things and these clips from the baby stores to secure the blanket. It's not needed. It's not necessary. We have to stop doing this. Did you know by covering the car seat and pram like this, you're actually making your baby become dehydrated, because they're getting so warm and there's no air that they're actually starting to try and regulate some sort of sweat, which means they become quite dehydrated. You're also causing baby to have heat stroke because the temperature is increasing so quickly. And one of the things I found with the research that I was looking at, which is why this can be, I guess, going into our SUDI part of things, is when the baby gets so hot, it actually thinks it's back in the womb. And when a baby's in a womb, it doesn't need to breathe because it's connected to the placenta. I found that one quite interesting, of why babies actually, we sometimes think they forget to breathe. And the biggest one is we overheat our babies. They mimic thinking back in the womb. So we've got to stop doing this for our babies. And you're talking newborns to possibly 5-6 months, because they just can't regulate their temperature very well. And also, don't you want to see your beautiful baby when you're out and about? See what they're up to? The thing that frightens me with car seats is they can move as well, and you don't know what they're up to. So let's try and improve with some things that are, I think, bad habits, and there's no need for them. Car seats, prams come with hoods, canopies, you can buy sunshades, anything that can actually still protect your baby from the sun, but you've got airflow, which means you're going to have a safe baby from the sun, but also from the heat. Thank you.